What's going on, fifth grade? Mr. Gambaruti here. We've got another episode of Mr. G's Math Videos. And in today's episode, I got a good one for you. We are going to be learning how to divide fractions. So, this is going to be our final episode in our fraction series. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, in fifth grade, there are two types of problems that you are going to be seeing. The first one is whole numbers divided by a fraction, 4 divided into 3/4. The second type of problem that we're going to be seeing is when we have a fraction being divided by a whole number. So, for example, 1/2 divided by 3. I am going to be showing you a strategy that you can use to solve both of these types of problems. So our strategy is KCF, and that stands for keep the first fraction the same, change the division sign to multiplication, and then finally flip the numerator and the denominator of the second fraction. So in our first example, we have 4 divided by 3/4. I want to keep the 4 the same. I want to change the division symbol to multiplication, and then I'm going to flip 3/4 into 4/3. So this is what it's going to look like. Now notice how I wrote my 4. I wanted to also make 4 a fraction, so I know 4 is a whole number. Any whole number that we have, when we make it a fraction, it has to go over 1. 1 is going to be the denominator. So 4 as a fraction will be 4 over 1. I changed the division symbol to multiplication, and then I flipped 3/4 to now 4/3. Then we are just going to be multiplying straight across. The numerator times the numerator, 4 times 4, and then our denominator times our denominator, 1 times 3. That is going to give us an improper fraction of 16/3. We cannot leave it as an improper fraction, so we will have to change that into a mixed number. The way we do that is we ask how many 3's can go into 16. So we need to think about our multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's 5 groups of 3. So that is going to give me a whole number of 5. And then we are going to subtract 16 minus 15, which will give me a remainder of 1, which will be my numerator. So I have 5 and 1/3. The denominator will not change. We will stay in thirds. So that's how we change that improper fraction back to a mixed number. So 4 divided by 3/4 is an answer of 5 and 1/3. All right, that was whole numbers divided by a fraction. Let's take a look at that second type of problem where we have a fraction divided by a whole number. So again, we are going to use our KCF strategy. We are going to keep, change, flip. So our second example, we have 1/2 divided by 3. So when I rewrite this fraction, I am going to keep 1/2 the same. I am going to change my division symbol to multiplication, and I am going to flip 3 into a fraction. And again, remember, 3 is 3 over 1. I'm going to flip it, and it's going to become 1 over 3. So 1/2 times 1/3. We are going to multiply straight across, numerators times numerators, denominators times denominators. That is going to give us a total of 1/6. And we do not need to simplify because it's already in simplest form. All right, let's take a look at one final example together. We've got 5 divided by 3/4, and you can see the answer at the bottom. Oops. Anyway, we'll work through that. So 5 divided by 3/4. I'm going to keep 5 the same. I am going to change the division symbol into multiplication, and I'm going to flip 3/4 to 4/3. And then I'm going to multiply straight across. 5 times 4 gives me 20. 3 times 1 gives me 3. 20 over 3. And then converting that 20/3 into a mixed number. How many times can 3 go into 20? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. That's 6 groups of 3. That's why we have 6 as our whole number. And then we have to subtract 18 out from 20. That's going to leave us with 2. That becomes our new numerator. And then we're in thirds, so it's going to stay over 3. 6 and 2/3 is our answer to 5 divided by 3/4. All right, so that is our strategy for division. It's pretty simple, I think. Really easy to remember. It's just 3 letters, KCF, keep, change, flip. Let's go ahead and see if you can do a couple on your own. We have 4 divided by 2/4. And the other one I want to try is 4/5 divided by 2. So you can see these are both the types of problems that we're going to see in 5th grade. Go ahead and pause the video. Work those 2 problems out on scratch paper. When you think you have your answers, unpause the video and I'll walk you through how to do it. All right, welcome back. You've unpaused, you've got your answers. Let's see how you did. 4 divided by 2. Just remember, we want to keep the 4 the same. We're going to change that symbol to multiplication, and we're going to flip around that second fraction and make it 4 halves. Then we are going to multiply 4 times 4 and 2 times 1. That's going to give me a fraction of 16 halves, and we're going to change that to a mixed number if we can. So we're going to think about our 2's. How many 2's go into 16? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's 8 groups of 2 with no remainder. So our answer is just going to be 8 wholes, and there's not going to be a fraction with it. So our answer is 8. And then our last problem, 4/5 divided by 2. Again, keep, change, flip. Keep 4/5 the same, change the symbol to multiplication, flip that whole number, and remember 2 is 2 over 1. We're going to flip it, and it's going to become 1 over 2. We are then going to multiply straight across 4 times 1 and 5 times 2. That's going to give us 4/10. Now, we can simplify this because they're both even numbers. That means they are divisible by 2. So we are going to divide those by 2, and we're going to get a fraction of 2/5. How did you do? Did you get both of them right? I hope you did. If not, it just takes a little more practice. Just remember, keep using that strategy, keep, change, flip, and you will get it. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me. I appreciate everybody watching our final episode in our fraction series. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. You will get all the notifications every time I put out a new video, and you might get that secret sauce strategy again for whatever we're learning to help you make things easier, make things quicker. If you like what you're seeing, if you like what I'm teaching, go ahead and drop a comment in the video. I appreciate it. Until next time, Manta Rays, keep on mathin'.